Imagine a game where one team's fate is decided by a single kick, and that kick is the culmination of a stunning performance by a veteran quarterback who has been with the team for just 9 days. This is exactly what happened when the Cincinnati Bengals took on the Pittsburgh Steelers, with Evan McPherson's 36-yard field goal proving to be the game winner in a thrilling 33-31 victory. But here's where it gets interesting. The Bengals' win was largely thanks to the incredible play of Joe Flacco, who threw for 342 yards and 3 touchdowns, including a record-breaking 16 receptions by receiver Jamar Chase. And this is the part most people miss. Flacco's ability to anticipate plays and take advantage of his second and third reads in critical moments was nearly as impressive as his chemistry with Chase. He even pulled off a 12-yard run and found Noah Fant for a touchdown on 3rd and goal. The performance was a fairy tale come true for the Bengals, who had been struggling to find their footing just 2 weeks ago. But what's even more remarkable is that Flacco's success came despite the Steelers' defense being built to counter the Bengals' talented receiving core, with players like Joey Porter Jr., Darius Slay, and Jalen Ramsey. So, how did Flacco manage to dice up the Steelers' defense so effectively? The answer lies in his experience and ability to read the game, which allowed him to repeatedly hit Chase and Higgins on slants and crossers. And let's not forget the Bengals' run game, which was virtually non-existent all season until Chase Brown popped off a 28 and 37-yarder, racking up 108 yards on 11 carries. The juice in the running game helped open up the intermediate routes and play-action game, which the Bengals didn't fully utilize, but is definitely worth building on going forward. But on the other hand, the Bengals' defense is still a major concern, with the team missing 19 tackles last week and the problem continuing on Thursday night. The lack of pass rush was a known issue, and with Trey Hendrickson sidelined, it remained a problem. So the question is, can the Bengals' offense, led by Flacco, continue to cover up the team's defensive woes? Or will the defense eventually catch up and become a liability? The Steelers, on the other hand, had their own share of miscues and turnovers, which opened the door for the Bengals. A start on 4th and 1 from the Cincinnati 18-yard line, and an interception on the very next play allowed the Bengals to respond with a touchdown and take a 14-10 lead. And then, of course, there was Aaron Rodgers' comeback attempt, which ultimately fell short. But here's the thing. The Steelers scored too quickly, and their defense did too little to take advantage of the offensive late-game surge. So, what do you think? Can the Bengals build on this momentum and make a push for the playoffs? Or will their defensive struggles eventually catch up with them? Let us know in the comments. And this is where it gets controversial. Was the Steelers' defense really built to counter the Bengals' receiving core? Or was it just a matter of Flacco outplaying them? Should the Steelers have done more to address their defensive woes? Or was it just a matter of one bad game? The debate is on, and we want to hear from you.